Alright, we're sailing on a close haul right now, and the wind's pretty stiff. It's 20 to 24 knots or so. We've got 2 reefs in the main, so we're doing well over 7 knots. There's no reason to let the sail out, but just for purposes of showing the reefing system, I'm going to go ahead and let a reef out, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back down again, just to show you the process of reefing and shaking out a reef for Monet too. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to get the boom out to where the main is depowered. In other words, the main is facing straight into the wind. So what we do is simply take the main sheet, put one wrap around the winch. That's all you need to do. Make sure the tail's gonna run free, and then release the spin lock, and then let it out. Sometimes if it's light, probably if you're doing this, the conditions are light, you might want to help it along by pulling on the sheet right here. Okay, get it all the way out to where the sail, if you can look down here, you can see that the sail is flapping in the wind. Okay, so now we want to take out, let's say, 1 reef. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and unlock, film down here if you would, take out the reef 1 luff and leech line. And then making sure the lines are prepared to run free. And we can go ahead and take our halyard, wrap it around the winch, lock it in place. We don't have to unlock it. We're going to be hauling it in, hauling it up. Okay, so we're ready to haul it up. Let's go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. We want to take out, we've got 2 reefs in, so we want to take out reef 2 and reef 2. So here we go. We'll leave in reef 1. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. So if we were actually going to maintain this sail configuration, we'll go ahead and lock this down, pull on them tight. I can see that reef 1 is sitting on the grommet up there on the mast. And we could go ahead then take off the halyard and then go ahead and trim the mainsail with the main sheet. Bring it back in and off we go. But we don't want that much sail up right now because it's wind is pretty stiff. So instead what we're going to do now is we're changing our mind. We're going to bring that sail back down to the 2nd reef. So now on this point of sail here on starboard tack, you can see the reefing lines on the luff by the mast. As I bring them down, you'll see them come down. You can put 1 wrap of the halyard around the winch, undo the spin lock, allowing the halyard to come down, and then I just pull on reef 2 luff and leech. I can actually see it. It's coming down, and our leech is coming down. Bring it down until that grommet basically sits on that angle line on the mast. Pretty good right there. You can always cinch this up a little bit more with the winch if you want to, but I'm just going to give it a big tug, and there it is. Okay, it's sitting nice and tight. Alright, then I can go ahead and raise my halyard, closing the spin lock, get that luff good and tight, switch to my low gear, red button. That's pretty good. Okay, now I'm ready to bring my sail trim back in place. So I'll go ahead and wrap my main sheet around the winch. Whoops. And bring it back in. Gotta be careful again that the sheet doesn't get caught on the traveler. Actually, I gotta pull my reef tube tight. I forgot to do that. Okay, that's pretty good. I can put my main sheet in. Now, all the while I'm doing this, I've got the autopilot steering the boat. And that's what you want to do, unless you have a good helmsman in your crew. I wouldn't let someone steer the boat while you're trying to do this, because they could easily get off course. And it could create a lot of problems. You might have a hard time keeping the sail in the lazy jets and so on, because the boat has to stay on course. Okay, so now we're all trimmed up and we're back sailing again. So we locked down on the main sheet. And we're good to go. That's it.